Okay, back out on the flats again. The area I just showed you was this area right here. That's the white siltstone with the coal above it. And you can follow that coal off to the left, and the siltstone beneath it pinches out, and it's the coal that is directly above that lighter colored rock below it. And you can see over in this area that coal onlaps that erosional surface. It goes all the way up to the top. What I'm going to show you next is what this lighter colored rock here looks like. And as we get closer, sorry for the jiggly camera work, as we get closer, you're probably getting the sense that this is a sandstone, and you can see that that sandstone has some pretty complicated bedding patterns to it, and it's those bedding patterns that are going to tell us something about the environment in which this sandstone was deposited. So there's our erosion surface again with the siltstone and the coal on top of it. Okay, I'll walk you up close to this sandstone. Honestly, really not too much to see here. It's pretty massive stuff. And again, massive sands are pretty rare, but those are pretty massive. Don't really see any bedding in them at all. Just a few vertical fractures. And then a couple of beds up above this one where there's a little bit of mudstone sandwiched in between two sandstone bodies. And that's what's making the bedding that you see in this outcrop. The sandstone is all massive, but sandstone bodies are separated from other sandstone bodies by thin intervals of mudstone, which I'm sorry you can't see very well because of the light. Okay, I'm going to walk down the outcrop a little bit. So we are walking towards the left in the photo image that I provided you. And right along the bottom of the outcrop. And still see that all of this sandstone is pretty massive. The upper surface of the beds are pretty irregular, which suggests to me that the reason these sands are so massive is that there's a fair degree of bioturbation. That looks like a surface that's been burrowed a little bit. Okay, we're getting under the sandstone right now, and just a curiosity, this sandstone here is leaching something a little bit different than the sulfur we saw leached from the coal. These are efflorescent salts that are precipitating out of pore spaces in the sandstone as water comes out and evaporates at the surface. Had a student taste those once. Pretty awful tasting stuff. Pretty bitter. Okay. More of that irregular surface at the top of a sandstone bed. Now if we step back right here, we can see that the sandstones are not entirely massive. The lighting is terrible for this, but you can see right in that shaded area there are some surfaces that are dipping to the left and this big block above it. See if I can zoom in. I'll zoom out a little bit for you. And right in here, those surfaces are large scale crossbeds. And as we follow these layers further down, we can see underneath the sandstone, here lies something else. I'll get really close in there in that shaded area so you can see it. I'm underneath a sandstone bed here, and right underneath there, that is all laminated black carbonaceous shale again. Sandstone above. Another low angle surface there, dipping to the left. Flat surface, end of the sandstone, base of the sandstone, and beneath that, this thinly bedded, laminated carbonaceous shale. And I can show you what that looks like here. I have a piece of it, paper thin, and very, very fragile and friable. Back out here a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna head down a little bit further. Again, still going left on the photo image that I've given you. And actually, I think what I'll do here is I'll back up, I'll pause it, and I'll back up again so that you know where we are.